Hola, ¿es este el despacho de la doctora López?
I didn't catch that. This is she. How can I help you? It's Andrea. Isn't this Ethan? Sorry, you've got the wrong number.
Many learners often point out that they struggle with speaking English over the phone. No matter how good your English is, speaking on the phone often tends to be a paralyzing experience. Even when I do it in English, my native language, I catch myself wondering if the person on the other side will understand me. So when I have to do it in Spanish, I know how terrifying it is to do it in a foreign language. So this lesson is an opportunity for you to practice and hopefully feel less anxious when talking on the phone in English. Just like with many things in English, there are formal and informal contexts for phone calls that demand different ways of approaching a conversation. Calling a friend to chat using a landline is less common nowadays, as we tend to text or send voice messages. That's why you're more likely to have phone conversations when dealing with customer service, solving a work issue, arranging an appointment at a doctor's office, or checking where someone is. So to help you, this lesson is divided into two parts. First, I'll show you some exercises with useful sentences you're probably going to use when talking on the phone, so you can start building your confidence. Then you'll have the chance to practice with me in a natural, fun conversation, so you feel and sound more natural when you actually need to speak. If you are new here, every week we create lessons just like this to help you understand fast-spoken English, be understood by anyone, and connect to the world. So don't wait to join our global community. Subscribe so you don't miss any of our new lessons. So to get started, you should try recording yourself having a real phone conversation in your native language and analyze it. This will help you identify what questions you normally ask, how you answer them, phrases you use the most, etc. After that, you can script a phone call. Try to remember a situation that you felt really nervous about when talking on the phone. For me, it was when I had to speak to my bank about some irregular charges they made to my account. This was really frustrating, and then having to resolve the problem in Spanish was daunting. I have many stories just like it when dealing with the bank here. Do you have any funny stories or a situation in which you felt nervous about? Let me know down in the comments along with what you did to overcome it. So you can create a script using the sentences you identified in your first language and translate them to English. I'll help you a little bit with that. Let's look at some useful phone phrases. Imagine you are making a phone call.
Hello?
What would you say next? Is this or are you? Here, the first option is correct, and it's a more informal way of confirming who's speaking. After that, you'd expect them to tell you who they are and what the call is about. So I would say, this is Andrea, or it's Andrea, and not I'm Andrea. Here are some useful phrases. More neutral, you could say, this is and your name, I'm calling about. If this was a formal call, how could you change this phrase? Now imagine you are in the middle of a call and need to check a piece of information, like your ID or health insurance number, for instance. Then you can ask, could I ask you to hold for a moment? Hold here means to wait on the phone. What to say if you can't understand the other person? I didn't catch that. Could you say it again? I didn't catch is another way of saying I didn't understand or I didn't hear what you said. The next exercise is a complement to this one. If you don't want to script the entire conversation, then you can just prepare for the call beforehand. You just have to think of these 3 simple questions. Who, what, how? Who are you calling? This will help you decide the tone of the conversation, if it's more formal or informal. What are you going to discuss? As you may be nervous at the moment of the call, you can make a list with bullet points and keep it with you to make sure you don't forget anything. How are you going to approach the topic of the conversation? Here, you can look up keywords for things you want to discuss. For example, if you are calling Amazon's customer service to talk about a problem with your Kindle, you may need more specific vocabulary like ghost images on screen. The device is not syncing. The power button is stuck. Whether you choose to work with a full script or just bullet points, the next exercise is to practice while walking. This will make you feel more energized as walking increases blood flow to your brain and helps you express your ideas more fluently. Finally, have a real conversation in English and record yourself again. I can't stress enough how listening to yourself helps you realize your strengths and areas for improvement. So next time you need to speak on the phone in English, just record yourself so you can be more aware of what you need to improve on. Then you can revisit the tips on this video so you can practice the exercises that will help with that. Before we practice together, let me ask you, do you constantly find yourself stuck in your learning? Well, you are not alone. If you want to finally be able to understand and speak fluent English in the real world, then I highly recommend you give our RealLife English app a try. First of all, with the app, you can speak English anytime, anywhere at the touch of a button and discover other cultures as you connect with English speakers from around the world. And guess what? It is totally free. I bet this all sounds like a dream, right? Well, now it's a dream come true, so give it a try now. Just click here or the link in the description down below, or search RealLife English in the Apple app or the Google Play Store. Okay, so for the third and final practice, we'll put everything together in one conversation. First, you'll read the lines as they appear on screen. For the second time, I want you to make all of your answers personal. No lines on screen to follow. Just breathe and remember what we've practiced, okay? Hello. This is she. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again? Okay, thanks. Let me check my calendar. Can you hold for a moment? Yeah, that works for me. That's right, thank you. Hi, may I speak with Ellie, please? Hi, this is Anna from Real Estate Dream. I'm calling about the request you sent on our website to visit the flat on Elm Street. Would the 30th of November work? Would the 30th of November work? Sure. Great. Should I send the confirmation to your Gmail? Thank you. Have a good day.
Hello?
Hey Ethan, can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Okay, great. How was your day today?
Sorry, I still can't hear you.
Wait, you can or you can't hear me?
I can't.
Oh, I thought you said I can hear you.
Now I can hear you. Oh, I'm sorry, I said I can't hear you.
Now that you mention it, some of my students tell me they often confuse can with can't when they watch American TV shows.
That's true. I've heard them say that a lot. How about we make a lesson on that?
I think that's a great idea.
Hey there. So as you just saw, a lot of learners have trouble saying the difference between can and can't.